What is up, YouTube? So today I'm heading over to my home gym and I'm hitting some back and rear delts. Um, I'm pretty excited for this workout. I am starting the back workout with some heavy deadlifts. Of course, I'm saying heavy, assuming I'm gonna feel pretty good. But if I'm not feeling it, I'm not gonna push myself. Obviously, I'd rather not get injured. But yeah. So for the workout, I'm gonna start with some lat pull downs, just kind of activate my lats a bit. Then I'm gonna go into some deadlifts. Probably do 2 sets of about 8 to 10 reps. Really fry that upper back. Then I'm gonna go into some more lat movements. I'll probably, if you've been watching my previous back videos, you'll know that I've been talking about how I really want to try to prioritize working on my lats and lower lats. That way I can kind of get a more of a back view from the front. If I were to hit like a front double bicep, I really want to bring out my lats in the front. I also feel like when looking at my back poses, I really want to bring out my lats as well. Um, with that being said, I'm still going to work my upper mid back, but I'm probably, if I'm doing, say, 11 sets, not really 11 sets, probably like 12 to 15 sets for back, it'll probably be like five upper back and then 10 for lats. So I definitely want to still hit my upper mid back, but I really want to do more lat movements. But one of the upper back movements that I do today will be conventional deadlifts. The other one will probably be some barbell rows, and then the rest will be maybe dumbbell rows. Really row it like lower into like my like belly button or like to my hip. So, excuse me, I just spit. And probably do some lat pull downs, like I said, to start, and then I'll probably do them again later in the workout. But yeah, so those are the few movements that are sticking out in my head right now. Maybe even some landmine rows. I might kind of spread the wealth around the gym today. Just try to do bits and pieces, probably like 2 sets on each movement. But yeah, probably coming in at a total of 13 sets for back. Two of them being from conventional deadlifts. Those will be obviously earlier in the workout. Um, yeah, and then after that, I'll probably just do some barbell rows for upper back and then spam a lot of lat movements. So that's the plan for back, and the plan for rear delts is basically just gonna do, really just gonna be some rear delt pec deck flies. Oh shit, and probably some rope face pulls. So yeah, I'll see you in there for the first work set of back.
Alright, what's going on everybody? So I'm just going to show a few of my warm-up sets before the top set on deadlifts. I started with 1 plate, then went up to 2, and now 3. I really like to just do some low volume warm-ups. I really don't want to kind of use up too much energy before going into the top set. I only do about 3-4 reps on my warm-up sets, just to kind of conserve my energy, like I said. And also to conserve my energy, I like making bigger jumps. I don't really like to do the small jumps because, again, it's just going to kind of waste my energy. Now, I'm not making too big of jumps, just kind of going up plate by plate. I feel pretty comfortable doing this just because I've had a lot of practice deadlifting in the past, and this is what feels good for me. Now moving into the top set, went up to 5 plates. I believe I got about 6 reps for this set. Excuse me. Sorry about that. If you watch me do these, I'm really not too aggressive off the ground, and this wasn't always a thing for me. I used to be very aggressive off the ground, and that's actually how I injured myself a few years ago. So I like to really just take a calm approach and really just control the whole lift. Doing that, you're definitely going to target more of your back as well and really get a better connection with the back, which is exactly what I want to do. I really am doing these to grow my upper back, so I don't want to just kind of rush through these reps and be super aggressive and then have all the tension be on my lower back. I really like to just squeeze my lats, or actually squeeze my armpits together to engage my lats, and just don't really rip the weight off the ground. That way I get a really nice upper back workout from these. So that was the top set. I got 6 reps. Now I dropped the weight back down to 405, and I believe I got this for 9 reps. One of the reps in here, I'm sure it'll happen soon, I actually rushed through, and I actually really was pissed at myself for it. You'll kind of see me kind of shake my head when it happens. I believe it happens in a few reps. Yeah, right here. I was really pissed at myself. I shouldn't have done that. But, I didn't keep doing it. I kind of just in the middle of the set, I realized that was stupid, and I made the corrections for the rest of the reps. These felt really, really nice, and I'm doing this voiceover the next day, and my upper back is absolutely shot from these. Again, I'm really not too aggressive off the ground, like I said in the past clip. I like to just do a nice controlled lift, and again, squeezing my armpits really to just engage my back, just so that I get the most growth from the deadlift. Alright, so that wrapped up deadlifts for today, just 2 top sets, and now moving into some lat pull downs, like I said in the car. Again, on these, I'm really trying to just row it at a nice speed, but control it on the way down, get a nice squeeze, and then come up nice and slow. I like to find a good rhythm when I do these. Again, if I were to just rush through, I wouldn't feel it in my back at all. So I'm really just trying to pull with my elbows and really not grip the bar too hard with my hands, just so that I load all the tension on my lats. Again, I'll keep a constant tension on my back on these. I really don't like holding the weight at the top for too long, and I do like squeezing the weight at the bottom. Again, if I hold it at the top for too long, the tension on my lats will go away, and that's exactly what I don't want to happen. I want the tension to stay on them the entire time. I did 2 more sets after that, only recorded 1, and now I'm moving into some dumbbell rows. On these, again, I keep the same mindset of constant tension. Again, I'll squeeze and hold it at the top because my lats will obviously be working to hold the weight up there. But when I'm at the bottom, I like to get a nice stretch and then pop right back up. You won't see me hold it down there for too long. I will hold it down there for a little bit, though, just to get a full stretch and get the full rep for my lats. I believe I got about 12 reps with the 110s. Now moving into the other arm. Again, get a nice squeeze and then come back down. You'll see I'm not really jerking my back or really moving my legs too much. I feel like doing that's going to cause a lot of unneeded momentum. And with that momentum, it'll just take all that stress off my back, which is what I don't want. I really want all the stress to be on my back to maximize the growth. Again, get a really nice stretch on these and then squeeze them at the top. These feel really, really nice. I haven't done dumbbell rows in a while. Just because I've been training at Planet Fitness a little bit, and their dumbbells aren't heavy enough. So I was really happy to do them today. Now I'm moving into some Smith machine barbell rows. I'm going super light on this. I only have 115 pounds on the machine, but when I'm doing these, again, I'm really just trying to load all that tension on my upper back. I'm just pulling with my elbows, not gripping the bar hard, and just really trying to pull with my back the entire time. These felt super nice. I think I only got about 15 reps here, so I was really happy with the weight decision to not go too heavy and just go nice and slow and controlled and really just focus on feeling it in my back rather than trying to pull as much weight as I possibly could. Really happy with that. These felt super good. Again, I'm just doing some partials at the end, even though I can't row it to the top. Just squeezing every last little bit out of my lats. Now I'm moving into some low rows. I don't even have wraps on for this. The weight wasn't super heavy, so it didn't fatigue my forearms too much. But again, on these, I'm just trying to pull with my elbows, squeeze my armpits together, and I'm actually trying to bend the bar in a sense. So with my hand, I'm obviously not going to bend a piece of metal, but I'm trying to kind of turn my hand in and almost try to make my palm face the ceiling. And with all of those mental cues combined, it just really engages my lats amazingly, and I can get a solid burn right off the first rep. Again, I'm not even getting the full rep, but I'm still doing some partials just to squeeze out the last little bit of my lats just to maximize the growth. Again, trying to force as much blood into the back as possible. Now moving into some cable rows. You'll see on here I kind of rotate my hand a little bit to have my palm facing a little bit more towards the ceiling. That's just really engaging my lower lats. Again, same mindset on these. I'm really trying to just squeeze my armpits together. And again, I'm actually bending my hand in this, so I am getting that movement in. I remember on the last one I said I'm trying to bend the bar, which I'm obviously not going to be able to bend it. But on these, I actually can rotate my wrist a little bit, which really engages my lats nicely. This was actually a superset, so once I finish the cable rows here, I switched the attachment over to this rope. And this rope is really, really nice. It's actually an elastic rope. The red part on there are kind of like elastic bands. So when I pull, I have a little bit of elastic tension, and then the weight kicks in. So these feel really nice on my lats. Again, on these for lat pushdowns, try to keep your arms straight and just really focus on keeping the tension in your back the entire time. Don't stop the reps for too long, and remember to keep your chest up as well. So for these, again, I'm trying to squeeze my armpits. I know that sounds kind of stupid and might be a little crazy, but it's a mental cue for me that really, really works. And you all should try to give it a shot. Again, what all that's really doing is just engaging my lats, and I get a really nice squeeze at the bottom, and then a really nice stretch at the top. I really like finishing with lat pushdowns. It's just a really nice finisher for back. It's not. I normally do my back workouts with a lot of rows, so to get a really nice stretch and not do a row movement at the end feels really, really nice. Again, back finished off really good. Now I'm moving into my first rear delt movement of the day, which are just some face pulls. I'm using the elastic kind of rope again, and these felt really nice for face pulls too. I did 6 sets over here. I did 8 total sets for rear delts, but 6 of them were over here because these felt phenomenal today. Notice how I'm gripping the rope. I used to hate face pulls because I never felt them in my rear delts, but look how I'm gripping the rope, and I'm telling you that switch from holding them kind of underhand to this overhand kind of position has made me feel my rear delts burning like this, like awesomely, honestly. So give these a shot. Again, so instead of grabbing the rope with like your fingers facing each other, make them so your fingers are facing away from each other, and that change has made my rear delts burn like crazy on face pulls. Sorry if that sounded a little confusing, but yeah, I finished up over there with a drop set, and now I'm moving into some dumbbell rear delt flies. I wasn't really feeling the reverse pec deck flies the past couple times, so I wanted to switch it up. I did still want to do a fly after some face pulls. I don't like doing just one movement for the whole workout, so I did want to do a little bit of a switch. But these dumbbell flies felt really, really nice. Yeah, I got a good squeeze at the top, and even when I couldn't get the full rep, I did some partials. That's it for the workout. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you back in the car.
All right, everybody. So I just wrapped up my back and rear delt workout, and pretty good workout. Um, Conventional deadlifts absolutely fried me right off the bat. So they were fun to do. I mean, I haven't done them in a while, and I went pretty heavy, which I was really happy about. Everything felt great, but they wiped me out. Like after that, my cardio, my breathing was all messed up. Everything was feeling really heavy, but I can't say that that is a surprise to me, if I'm being honest. I knew it was going to happen. I mean, lifting really heavy weight with like coming in with maximal strength, and then you use it all up right there. Well, I didn't really use it all up, but I used a big portion of my energy up right there. I knew that there was going to be some sort of consequence. But let me tell you, the upper back fatigue and trap burn that I got from those deadlifts was phenomenal, so it was worth it, in my opinion. Even with it fatiguing me for the rest of the movements, I wasn't an idiot about it. I kind of just took a step back and I said, hey, I'm shot right now. There's no way in hell I'm going to be moving a lot of weight. So I just lowered all the weights that I would have usually done by like maybe 20, 30% and just controlled the shit out of it. And that made up for it. Like if I went heavy and still tried to push it, I could have hurt myself. I wouldn't have felt the movements as well. So by me, being smart about it and just automatically going lighter for the rest of the movements, the back pump was great. The lower lat pump was great. So all in all, great workout. But I am going to switch it up for next back workout, actually. I am going to deadlift at the end of the workout. So I'm going to hit all my isolation movements first, meaning like my lat pull downs, my cable rows, barbell rows, and I'm going to finish with a heavy deadlift. And I'm obviously not going to be as strong, but I'm thinking if my back is already so pumped and then I deadlift on top of that, that's going to be like the, the, the bow on top of the present. It'll just be like the cherry on top. It'll be perfect. So I'm hoping that I go to my home gym for next back day. I don't really know what day that's going to be yet, but I'm going to just, even if I can't really deadlift at Planet Fitness, maybe on the Smith machine I could try to finish with some sort of like Maybe I could set like the little pin things high and do some sort of rack pull to finish off the back workout. But anyway, we'll see what happens next week for back. But that's definitely what's going to be on my mind for that day. Um, so enough talking about back. Everything felt great. Um, Rear delts, everything felt phenomenal as well. The rope attachment that I used, it looked like a rope, but the red part on it was actually elastic. So when you pulled it, it would have a little bit of an elastic tension, and then the weight would kick in. So I went nice and slow and controlled, and that like the elasticity, I guess you could say, on that attachment felt super duper nice on my rear delts. I did 6 sets of face pulls today. So those were the majority of my rear delt movements today. And let me tell you, they absolutely destroyed my rear delts. Like I didn't even want to leave that machine. I did 8 sets of rear delts in total. But yeah, I could have easily done another 2 sets over there and called it a day for rear delts with just 8 sets of face pulls. But I kind of wanted to switch it up and just do a little bit of a fly at the end, just to kind of get away from the rowing and just kind of do some sort of a fly. And that's exactly what I did. I don't know if you remember me talking about this, but in the last few back and rear delt workouts, the reverse pec deck flies haven't been feeling great for me. I don't know if you remember me saying that. So I decided to just not do them this week and do some dumbbell rear delt dumbbell flies, and those felt really really nice. I just really tried to kind of fly with my hands and had my hands kind of guide the movement, and those felt great. I wrapped up my rear delts with 2 sets of those, and again, phenomenal rear delt workout. So yeah, all in all, this workout was perfect. I really, really liked it. Just for next time, I definitely want to do some more seated cable rows. The last back workout, I used that wider attachment, and that felt super duper nice. So I definitely want to do those next time. But other than that, great freaking workout. Now I gotta go in. It's freaking 10:20 right now, and I still gotta eat 2 more meals. So I'm gonna be up until probably about 12:30 today. But gotta get the food in, to say the least. Um, but yeah, great back workout, great rear delt workout, and yeah. So I'll see you tomorrow for hamstrings and calves. Probably not going to do many like RDL movements because my lower back's probably going to be pretty shot from deadlifts today. So it'll be pretty much all leg curls, probably some single leg curls. But if my lower back isn't sore, I might try to do a little bit of an RDL. We'll see. We'll see. But anyway, I'll catch you tomorrow. Peace out, guys.